Hey, what's up everybody? I hope that if you're like me, stuck at home right now, that you are spending some time with family, playing some drums, making some music, but most importantly safe. And Sweetwater and I really wanted to create a video that showed you guys some really affordable pieces of gear that if you have a little cash to blow and you're looking for something to help you have more fun while you're stuck at home, I got some cool ideas for you. I really thought this one out because I know what it's like to be sitting behind a drum set and play the same setup and the same thing all the time and kind of get a little burnt out. And so some of today's ideas are to hopefully help spark a little bit of an added interest and desire to play and make being stuck at home more fun. So let's start out with the first idea, and this is one of the more expensive ones, but adding a drum, especially a snare drum, to your arsenal can be a big help in creating new ideas and new inspiration behind the kit. And so I always will suggest my Igniter snare drum as one of the best deals on the market. It's got an all maple interior, the drum sounds awesome, and it's quick and easy to tune. It is a great addition to the kit. But secondly, I am actually going to recommend this snare drum that is a Sweetwater exclusive. This is the Pearl Fat and Skinny snare drum. So if your budget is a little bit slimmer than the, pun intended there, slimmer, skinny, than the Igniter snare, this right here is an awesome snare drum you can get a lot of tones out of for under $100. So check out both of these snares in action here. Alright, next up is something super useful and definitely something that can add a lot to your ability to practice and play your kit while you're at home. This is the Gibraltar smartphone gooseneck mount, and so this can attach to a lot of different surfaces and can hold your phone, and I'll show you some video of that on screen here. But this allows you to easily put your phone where you can see it while you're playing. You can hook your ears up to it and you can hear a song you're playing to or a video. Like if say you're watching some of Drumio's awesome lesson content, you can see it right there in front of you and put it wherever it is that makes it easiest for you to practice. So I definitely recommend this piece of gear. Alright, so here's another fun one. This is the Ahead Wicked Chops practice pad. Now, this is a tiny little practice pad that you can take anywhere, which is really cool, but also it can serve as a really great practice tool on your precision and your accuracy with your playing. So, have you ever seen those pictures of people's snare drum and it looks like just this little section in the middle has been played and the rest of it, like, it's so clean, all their shots are so accurate and precise? This is a little practice tool and can be a little bit of a fun challenge for you to set up and to try playing your kit with this as your snare drum. So, check it out. Alright, back on the practice side of things here, and performance and recording, you can use it for everything, but these are the Vic Firth stereo isolation headphones. These will not only protect your hearing, which is huge as a drummer, but also allow you to hear very clearly with great audio quality the lesson that you're listening and watching to on your phone. If you're doing a Skype lesson with somebody, if you're playing along to music, these are going to be really important and allow you to practice and save your hearing, which is the biggest thing of it all, because as a drummer you don't want to mess up those ears. You always want to wear hearing protection, and this has a 25 decibel drop, which can save those ears and also allow you to hear your music clearly. Because I'm sure if you're like me, you've tried the iPhone earbuds at one point in time and you're playing along and you just can't hear it, so you turn it up super loud. Not a good thing. Get some headphones that will allow you to protect your hearing and hear what you're playing to, and also help you be a better drummer because you can hear those lessons and hear that music and actually be able to enjoy that side of it when you can hear what you're trying to play to. Alright, so I mentioned adding a snare drum to add a new tone to your kit, but what about adding a cymbal? This is the FX Stack from Zildjian. This is an awesome piece of equipment because it's an affordable cymbal that adds a lot of new ideas to what you can play. You can set it up like a hi-hat, like this 10-incher here. You can set it up like a stacker, like this 16-incher here, and you can get very different sounds and a very cool add to your kit. So check out what this 12-inch version can do on your drum set. Alright, so another thing that could make being stuck at home a lot more fun is the ability to play the drum set without bothering anyone. That means late at night, that means during the day when people are trying to nap or watch TV or whatever. I know what it's like to have to stop playing drums because it's too loud. And so this right here is a low volume cymbal from Zildjian, and what this is it's 80% quieter than a normal cymbal. And so I use these practice cymbals. I use them for live performances when the cymbals can't be too loud, but predominantly these are used by a lot of people as practice cymbals. And you combine that with like the Remo silent stroke heads, and you can actually play a full drum set at a hugely reduced volume, to the point where one time I was playing it in a hotel room. And, you know, you can't play drums in a hotel room, but I could, and no one complained. I even played it in the elevator of the hotel. So definitely recommend these Zildjian low volume cymbals and Remo silent stroke heads to reduce the volume of your practice. Alright, next up is a little bit more of a bigger ticket item, but if you are stuck at home and you're wanting to create social media content for yourself, and you don't have a huge budget to buy an interface and all the microphones and recording software and a nice laptop, this is the answer to that question. I'm actually filming all of this video on here. Right now I'm talking to it, but the Zoom Q2N 4K. This camera can shoot 4K content, and it has an incredible stereo microphone on it that if you adjust the gain, you're able to capture drum sets, you're able to capture your voice, you're able to capture live performances. This is one of the most versatile pieces of equipment that you can have in your arsenal because it also eliminates a lot of the work. The video and audio are already in sync. All you do is take that file, send it to your phone, and then upload it to Instagram, and you've got quality content. So definitely check out the Zoom Q2N 4K, and I think it's probably one of the most important purchases that you can make out of this whole setup here. But if you get one and you're wanting to create some hilarious or awesome or just have some fun kind of content for yourself, my last recommendation is kind of a joke, but also sort of serious because it's fun. It's way too much fun for how hilarious it is. But and this may be the only time you see me with ProMark sticks in my hands. What about giant sticks? These bad boys right here are not that much more expensive than normal sticks, and let's just say they're hilarious to play with, and they can be hours of fun for you, for your friends, and certainly for those online watching you struggle with sticks that weigh like 20 times more than normal sticks. Alright, so those are some of my recommendations for gear that will help make being stuck at home a lot more fun, because you get to play your kit, you get to be inspired by new things. But I'm also going to create a whole video on ways to make practice, ways to make being stuck at home more fun as a drummer that doesn't involve buying anything as well. Sweetwater and I certainly know that in this time, many of us musicians have lost a lot of our income, and so you may not be able to purchase a piece of gear, but definitely keep this video in mind for the future if you do have expendable income in the future and you want to get something to add to your kit. I hope these ideas help you out, and really, I just hope that you stay safe. I hope your family stays safe, and I hope that you're able to, continue to play and enjoy this time that you get to spend with your family, to spend with your drum set. Make use of it and enjoy being stuck at home. Thank you so much for watching.